Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Buriram United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Kaka. Look at the space here.
Yeah.
Suarez is flagged offside.
Yeah.
Somewhat off target. And here's Suarez.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility.
It's Ibrahimovic! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Bellingham. Now it's Kaka. And here's Suarez. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lovely pass. Del Piero! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dembele. Now it's Kaka.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yeah.
Hazard.
Huh?
He's got away. Oh, important interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Kaka. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ibrahimovic! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Turan. And it's Ferdinand. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball, and he's in here. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Easy pickings there. Gerrard. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. Back to the keeper it goes.
危な危な
Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And here's Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Nedved. And this is Del Piero.
出たさ
And here comes the corner. Buriram United have their second corner now. And the ball's cut, and again! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And he's left disappointed.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Buriram United have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
アザールに負ける硬さ
And it's Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand deals with that
打つな
comfortably.
それ
Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Gattuso. Gerrard. Del Piero. And the counter is on. Ferdinand wins the duel this time.
いやーもったいねーマジ
And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham.
ちゃう
Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Always onto this. And that's a good ball.
いや
It's a pretty loose
So-
pass.
うん まあ別にガットゥーゾのままでいいか。
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9. Ibrahimovic.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
15, Gerrard.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
17,
wondering what the best time is for their
Hazard.
next substitution.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Out towards the flank.
Mbappe. Number 7.
Stood up well to him there.
Ronaldo. Number 23. Bellingham. Number 30.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Messi. Substitution in progress.
And it's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Bergomi gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nedved. Oh, well played. pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. Vermaelen. Rummenigge. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Plays the return pass. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. And this is Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Nedved. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a great chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
おそらく呼んでしょうね。
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Threads one in. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Gattuso. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
いやー、前の配信の最後のやつ買ってるわな。だいぶ楽だったんだけど。めっちゃ勝ち試合やった。ファイブバックね。隠す気もねえと。なんだろう。何がいいんだろうけど。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Gattuso. Vieira. Neymar. Quality ball. And it's Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Nedved. Nedved was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Dembele. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's all alone! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Van der Sar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. A nice sequence of passes this. Ferdinand. Vermaelen. Vieira. Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Bale. Here's Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. That is ended up in no man's land. Dembele chasing after it. Nedved wins the duel this time. Passes short and sharp, spread out to the left. Bellingham does well to get it back. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gattuso. Thuram gets a foot in and wins the ball. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nicely intercepted. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
いやー、ちげえよ、今カカだよ。
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
ほんと
Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham.
違う。
Nedved.
もうバリ重い。
That's it.
バリ
45
カ
minutes
ツ
up.
ついてんだけど、ふざけん
Well,
な
there
よ。
were plenty of
クソ
talking
ピー
points
ス
in。that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
これ入れられたのに。
Vieira conjures time and space where few
し
can,
ょうがなくねってな。
and he has been fouled there. Bellingham.
いや
No, it's Dembele.
本当に。
Dembele running with intent. Bellingham. He's found a way past. And this is Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Dembele!
いや、言ってないの今の。
Oh, that's a waste. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh no, this does not look good.
マジで。
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
いや、ウケる。
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
これ上、奪われるわけない。
And that is expertly dealt with. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dembele receives it in a good position here. Now it's Nedved.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
いやー、
A momentary
重すぎ。
lapse mercilessly exploited. They were
パックつきすぎ
absolutely
でしょ、普
lethal.
通に。
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
マジだるいんだけど。もうちょい様子見るか、これ。いや、マジだるい。いや、マジだり。ちょっとあえて攻撃的に行くか。落ちちゃう。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Dembele. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 25.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 8.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Substitution.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Nedved.
いや、そう、いや、そう。
Lam. Nedved.
いや、ふざけんなー。
Roberto
マジで。
Carlos. Roberto. Oh, good climb. He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vermaelen. Rooney
なんで
carrying
え
off
ぐ
with
す
that
ぎや
one.
ろ、マジで。ファーキン
Someone
ピ
off
ースだな、マ
target.
ジで。
Nicely
俺そんな
aimed
カーテンシ
pass.
ートピースなんで気持ち悪
Varane makes the interception.
い。いや、もうほんま。
Manchester United
Don't
clearly are
forget,
pushing
still,
for the
none
win
of
here,
the
Peter.
skill,
It's
eh?
making for a
Yeah.
very frantic end to this game.
なんで俺こんな。
That has not gone well. No, no way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal,
書いたよ。
and it had to be. It's
い
a
や、
pretty
最
loose
悪やった、
pass.
マジで。
Lam is offering
危
some
ね
sort of
え、
an
マ
apology
ジで
there.
危なす
Well,
ぎ
that's
る
down
よ。
to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The most accurate pass. And they're back on the ball again. That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Rooney. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for
Yeah,
them
nah.
to try again.
えぐ、マジで。
Stam.
やばいってマジで。
Rooney. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is a good ball to finish. Shoots!
いや、ないよ
No mistake,
だる
but that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Lampard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well
い
stopped.
やー、最
It's
悪マ
Luis
ジで。
Suarez. No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
いや
So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all
ー、
square.
あー、
Inspiration
いやー、
close
ゴ
by.
ミすぎる。 始終了して。いや、終わってる。くそカクついてたな、マジで。確信犯だろ。ちょっとでもガッツーゾ何もできんな、上いても。ゼロにしようかな、一回。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, I think Vermaelen's ability to play the ball... Base game going.
Well, that is pretty much how so many teams do play these days, isn't it?
Be composed, which sets him apart from your average ball-playing centre-back.
Well, we're in that era, aren't we? Defenders are required to be creators.
That's true.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Barella. Alexander-Arnold. And Cherky. Barella. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kaká! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Grimaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Cherky. Grimaldo. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Grimaldo. And it's O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Al Ittihad are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their
Anomas.
backs to goal.
Veron is always looking to break lines. Ferdinand. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vieira. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Kaka. And this is Dembele. And the shot!
Yeah.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
勘弁してくださいよ。
Crosses it in. Shot, surely! That was very necessary. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
今22
They've got
や
a
って
healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
全勝しても
And he's taking no chances there. Barella. That's very neat. O'Reilly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Veron. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that was vital.
やっぱりついつきが悪いなパス。
Half
すぐ
time
パ
coming
ス
up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's found a way past. Cherki to Marquinhos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Luis Suarez. Half time getting close now.
なすぎるな。
O'Reilly. Cherki. O'Reilly. Kaka. Well, they could break here. That's beautifully weighted. Raya
いや
attempts
ダ
a
メか。
clearance.
繋がっちゃうんだそれ。
Barella.
めんどくせえ。いやそれすごいだるい。
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's delightful. Barella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that brings the first half to a close. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Today, please watch the screen.
Manchester United looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Can he get it through? Showing great feet there. And it's made its way to him. Veron. Oh, this looks sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Grimaldo. Konate. Van Dijk. Showing good feet to Barella.
クロス上げたとて
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot!
逃げすぎる
Neat finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
O'Reilly demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the
マジ
manager
やってら
can
ん
make.
ね
This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Kaká.
いやなんだよそのクソパス
O'Reilly.
クソパスすぎるだろマジ
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good ball. And Dijk with the clearance. Al-Ittihad needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
71,898.
Oh, it's
で練習
Dembele.
に行けよ
It's a promising position. Barella.
大丈夫だ
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few
いや
moments.
おかしいって
The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation
No,
for what was a
saying.
genuinely fine effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
25,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 13, Vieira. Number 9, Varane. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Rooney. Number 16, Busquets. Number
嘘っしょ
7,
That is out of
Gattuso.
play.
Number 15, Pedri. Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Saint-Maximin. Out towards the flank. This is a promising build-up.
いやちゃ
That is
う
not
いやマジで違う
good spread. Tries to play it through. And they've been given a
い
corner.
やマジ勘弁してほしい
So, third corner of the game. Picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And it's Barella. Grimaldo. Barella. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
いや俺ついてきてほしかったな
Barella.
いやなんでそれ反応しねえんだよ
That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Alexander-Arnold.
めんどくせえマジで
Barella. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here.
いい動きするんですよ
Luis
ね
Suarez.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most accurate pass.
して。いや、そ
San
れさ
Maximan.
普通
Barella.
に俺のミス。
Great ball if he can get there.
いや、もうかっつくなよ、本当に。
And that could have brought them level.
カスすぎるだろ。
Extremely good focus from the keeper,
もう
and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. えぐい。えぐいえぐいえぐいえぐい。
Al Ittihad get their fourth corner.
え
And
ぐ
he's there to
い。
clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Busquets. And it's Rooney. And here's Suarez.
いや、もうマジで無理。この人。ほんと。
Marquinhos.
冗談じゃない。
Gonzalez. Now it's
もう、
San
ど
Maximan.
んだけすり抜けんだよ。だそれが後ろ。もう無理。
Oh, decent
どんだけ。
chance. And that's it.
いや、
And
見た
right
今の。
in the end, we have
箔
parity.
つきすぎでしょ、マジで。
That is lovely. Finished with
や
amazing
ばすぎでしょ。
expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Rummenigge getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of
Yeah,
energy
man,
that
they
might
put
disrupt
it
the
in
rhythm
your
of their
mind.
opponents.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where
Yeah.
it's due. This is great
最悪だ。
attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
いや、これ終わってんだけど、マジで。マジで終わってる。
Scott.
悪い、マジで終わ
To
ってる。
stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
なんか謎に長いです。
Now it's San Maximan. And it's Grimaldo. This looks promising. Thuram. Scott.
いや、もうマジで
And。Danny Olmo.
これね。
And it's Grimaldo. And it's Olmo. Grimaldo
Yeah,
is in a
okay.
really good position out wide. Well, that looks a
Yeah,
foul.
what in there,
The
Haji,
referee's
with it?
given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
いや、もう終わりかな、さすがに。数学。いや、終わってる、マジで。ほんと。何これ、放置してんの？やば。いやーこれでまだ続いて1点とかねえか。
Konate. That's that. The end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive, or determination. No complaint.
いや、終わってる、マジで。ディビジョン1なのお前。いや、マジ、カスすぎるでしょ。面白。何を勝ち誇っているんだ。チャンピオンリーグのハイライト。いや、マジカスすぎる、本当に。どいつもこいつも。今日全員 PS4 じゃね？勘弁してよ。いや、勘弁してくれよ、マジでもう。ダブルタッチが出ねえ。 や、最悪。力みすぎた。
Sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nesta. Oh, super fine. And he was alert to it. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. And here's Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Azar. Oh, good-looking ball. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's Schneider! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Schneider really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a fine ball. And smartly reclaimed. And a chance! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham plays it in. Oh, important interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Vermaelen. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kaka will not want to lose out here. Goes for a shot! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy. Almost too easy.
But defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United have their lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi and Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! And again! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
やっぱショートかロングで分けた方がいい
Claiming the
か
lion's share of
な
the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. The second period is underway. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Suarez. Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he
いや
get there?
PSO 絶対
Rummenigge
絶対
receives it in a
PSO マ
good
ジ
position here.
テュラム何も反応しないもんやばすぎでしょ
Dembele. Kaka. Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kaka. And here's Suarez. Pedri showing good feet. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thinks about the shot. Schneider. Messi. Azar looking to add to his goal. And here's Kaka. Now it's Azar. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. And he's worked it through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Pedri. Now it's Kaka. Some really good ball movement. Nicely shaped ball. Luis Suarez.
ああれ
Messi has it in a wide position. Well, that's a little loose.
He almost caught everyone out there.
Yeah,
The way
but-
he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
面白い これで行ってみる。
And that's it.
あら、なんであげ
So
られない
many
のか。
thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
いや、あと3勝か無理だな。まあ負けたら終わるか。何？木曜か。あ、今日木曜か。そうか、そうか。いや、全然見てなかった。どうしよっかな。まあ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Italy.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
It's Lewis.
いや、マジ
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
やりすぎ。
Now it's Kaka. Italy are looking to go forward
全
now.
然ダブルタッチやろうとしたんですけど。
Kaka. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Can he finish?
しぇ
And it's a goal!
Well, once more.
なんか軽い気がする。
But so precise.
サクっ
The
て。
finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its
いや、
finest.
昔いたんだ
Real
よ。
cut and thrust.
サクさんっていう。
So
強い
the
人が。
game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
この人かな。
Now, what about a counter-attack?
いや、
And it's Gattuso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United leading here.
いや、意味わかんねえ。
And the score is 1-0. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
あら。あ、
Pass somewhat off target.
あばばばばば。
Hazard. Nicely spread. And here's Figo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Dembele
Shit.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
いや、ちょっと。
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
おー
He's through here. Figo.
ちょっ
Figo!
と待って。
And again.
あ
Well
の
taken
ー
goal.
カーソルチェンジがすげえな。最後になってようやくあった、ようやっとあったけど。
Bellingham.
やっぱなんか、
Dembele.
カー
Oh, now
ソ
here's
ル
an
マジで
interesting
おかしい
matchup.
とこ行くよ
And here's Suarez. Tries a measured
な。
ball. That's gone all the way through to the
やっ
keeper.
ぱ高さんですね、これは。
Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Toure gets over and intercepts.
なんか
Adriano. Stam.
おぶね。
And here's Dembele. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot. That's another chance. It's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on just
Yeah,
the
maji.
keeper in his way. And the finish. It's a goal.
いや、もったい
He
ね
does it all with an air of efficiency
yeah.
and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
いや、
Italy cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Quality ball. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
守備が。あー、ちょ
And that looks a
ざ
decent ball.
るすぎる。
Spread to the right. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
やぶねえ、
That's
な
just
んじゃ
playing
そ
it
りゃ。
safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence.
そう。パス出したのスア
Breathes
レ
a
スだっ
sigh
た
of
んだ
relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Now it's Figo. That is lovely. Gattuso was in no mood for any of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. And that's aimed into the middle. And no mistake. Italy are back in business.
さですね。
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
結
significant.
局な、
We are into stoppage time.
身長高いセンターバックに
That
しても
signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high...
ちゃんと PS5 っぽいな。
So once again, we're underway. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And it's bullish header!
うわ、マジ
Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
いや、ファウル取ってほしいな、それ。
Italy have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Yeah.
Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easy
Yeah.
pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet.
ちょっと、ちょっと勘弁してよ。
And here's Bellingham.
そっち行くか。そうだろ。
Chance!
ねえの。
Oh,
Nein.
terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job
That's
properly,
cool.
Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. So that's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rodri. That is good strength. Crosses it in. That's an excellent interception.
とにかくもうちょい下がれ。
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, can he finish?
Gee.
And there's a goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
レッド出てない。その後。あんまし中盤のバランス崩したくないが。いいわな。ブスケツやめようかな。いや、ブスケツ入れるんだったらこれ。
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 7, Gattuso. Coming on the field, number 15, Hadrian. Number 16,
It's come to nothing.
Busquets.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Figo, aimed beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez.
やっちゃう。
Collier. Solar. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Vieira. Nice bit of trickery.
ちゃう。マジでちゃう。
Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
なんかルンゲさっきから全然活躍せんから変えよう。最終ラインは捨てるか。あ、捨てるっていうか大丈夫だろう。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Dembele. Number 25,
Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
つなぐためにお前を入れたんだろうな。
Number 20,
Oh, good
Mbappe.
spread.
Number
Space for
17,
him to turn and look. Hoisted in. Oh, great leap!
全然あれだけどな、体勢整ってなかった
That's a
らちゃん
great
とヘディング
attempt,
してくるんだ。
although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Veron. Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And a chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've won a corner. Italy have their third corner. And the Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out wide. Platini going face to face with his great rival. They're back in possession. It's Adriano! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Totti does well to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for a corner.
わからん。
Italy get their fourth corner. Out of play for a throw.
パス
Pedri.
込みすぎて
And it's Veron. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now Veron.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added
No, there's no
time.
going past him this time.
いやー、スーパーキャンセルー。
Tries to pass it
頼
through.
ませー。
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Luis Suarez. Matthews Cunha. Platini.
よし。
Looking for options for movement. That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
いか
That's
に
that,
分け。
the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent.
Wonderful. よいしょ。うーん。